too.
So we can build that bitch.
Wait.
The computer,
stronger,
not the sex doll, right?
better.
Oh.
I mean both. I mean both. Bonding
Yeah.
time is bonding time. You know, whatever.
Yeah, you could go at it with a friend. You guys better know what I'm talking about.
That's sick.
I even got there was what was that? Like it was this like sex toy that like everybody was talking about like a year ago, where it had 7 different holes and it represented 7 different phases of the girl's life. And I'm like, you know, that shit is revolutionary.
Excuse me.
I've never heard of that in my life, and I'm scared that.
So are we talking like? So we got the virginal
Bro,
hole, and I hope it's just like a virginal hole, and not like a yeah. This is her prepubescent hole. Like, no, we don't need that in our lives.
No, it's Japan. You know, yeah, you that one. You just everybody has to agree. We're not doing that one. Unless it's that weird guy, and you're like, we don't really want you part of the group anymore.
I'm really curious.
That's the EDP hole.
Wow.
So I need to look up because I forgot the name, but it's like this thing where like it's like 7 different holes, or maybe it's like 6, and the idea is that it represents each different phase of the girl's life. So one in adolescence, teenager, adult, then MILF, then grandmother.
What the fuck?
Right, and the idea is that you and 5 of your best buddies, you get around and you fuck the shit out of it.
Yeah, that's the advertisement.
I am fucking puzzled.
He even made a black version.
How do you know this?
You guys talk about something for a while. Just give me a second to look it up. I swear, I'll post in the chat.
Like, I'm concerned, but like it doesn't surprise me.
I wanna know why he's so knowledgeable about this shit.
Why wouldn't he?
I'm knowledgeable about. When it comes to sex dolls in general, I know a lot.
Why? That's my follow up.
He has an
approximate
knowledge of it. Yeah, like
I like sex dolls.
What?
There's no shame in it. Here's the reason. I like sex dolls. I pray for the robot future where we can fuck our robots. You kidding me?
I mean, if she came out looking like Android 18, I might not be adverse to it, but
yeah, exactly. Exactly.
You know what? I'm not going to kink shame you. You're the first person I know personally that's they shit.
Yeah. I mean, who doesn't want a sex robot? I ask all of you.
I can name a couple.
Why? What is the downside to having a sex robot?
I had a toy for a while, but I threw it away.
You're gonna eventually
just say pride.
Eventually, no, not pride. Oh, what? No.
Okay, then what is it?
You're gonna like. Are you concerned that it's gonna affect your relationships with real women?
No, not really. I mean, I just treat it like porn. It's not. Oh, I found it. I found the thing. It's called Life of a Beautiful Girl Oni Hole. Special masturbator toy with 7 holes.
Okay.
And it's sold out. It'll notify me when it's back in stock.
Okay.
Yeah. This is the page for it. See?
I knew it. I fucking knew it.
Anime as fuck.
That is the most anime shit I've ever seen.
Yeah. Japan. You're one weird people, but you know, we appreciate you. But yeah, there is no downside to having a sex robot. As long if you're the kind of person to get addicted to porn, then that's more or less on you. I mean, it's to each their own, right? Like I personally speaking, I watch porn just about every other day. It does not affect how my performance with women at all. I'm doing just fine. I treat it as my little fancy thing. Most of the times I'm just like, oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, people fucking in the bathroom. That's hot. Don't know why my brain is wired like that, but yeah, to me that's just a turn on, I guess. But yeah, that's just my porn habits. But a sex robot, I'm like, you mean I get to have like this perfect fuck being that's like warm all the time and that can sit and chill and watch like YouTube shit with me, and then I can turn it into this. Then I can turn it into this nice sexy thing where I'm like, "Hey, girl, I know we've been watching
You're
Chisel
not
to
telling me that you are whining and dining your fucking sex toy, bro.
I mean, it worked
Why
out. It worked out for Krieger. So like,
You
Yeah,
got
Krieger.
a robo
Yeah.
bitch just to still do foreplay? Yo,
I mean, he wants the
Yeah, if
full
you don't-
experience, you know.
Yeah, dude. If you don't do foreplay, you're gonna get rusty. This is a great thing to practice on,
hey,
bro. There's
Get
no downside
yours.
down the sector. That's yeah.
hey, get
All I'm
yours,
saying is
King.
there is no downside to sex robots. It's only stonks. It's only up from there. You
only
can't
what?
go wrong. It's only stonks.
Yeah, no,
Stonks.
it's not stocks, it's stonks.
I don't know what the
Stonks.
fuck that means. The fuck is that? Why you? What the fuck? Like
You're
the way
still fuck-
the inflection when you say that shit. Either.
Stonks. Stonks. You know, you're not based at all, man. You're not based
Yeah.
at all. You're such
You
a
don't have
fucking
diamond hands, you know.
yeah.
Diamond hands. What the fuck? Are they
Yeah.
speaking English still?
Yeah, base gorilla keep diamond hands and get bananas and tendies. It's okay. You're not with the hip. It's all right.
Is that what the kids are doing these days? Like, I don't understand. This
that
shit
was
does not compute.
a fucking sentence right there.
This shit does not compute.
Oh
my God.
man. But what's up, everyone?
Oh, and
As you can see-
it comes with lubricant too, by the way. So,
Oh, thank God. Wouldn't want,
yeah, you wouldn't want
wouldn't want
chafing.
you
Yeah.
to have to go.
God, I remember when that happened to me.
I don't know. That shit,
Not
I
fun.
don't know. I don't know why.
Can we introduce the podcast so we get to talking about dick chafing as
But
serious of
I'm
a
still on the
process
side
it
of get yours.
They
Like,
can't wait.
hey, as long as you ain't hurting nobody.
it can't wait. That's why you got the
Sure.
chafing. You couldn't wait. But what's up?
What
one and
can't
all?
wait?
Welcome to
What?
the- Jesus Christ, you're behind.
You
Dog.
can't wait.
What? Yeah, chill. Stop cutting me off. What's up, everyone? This is another episode of the Self-Made Monsters Cast. Joined him by the usual crew. You know, we got my main man, BigBlackNoir.
John No, I have a new name now. It's John Noir.
No, we have my main man to the right here, Claymizer,
Hi.
and
Yeah,
the ever incredulous Henvincible.
Yeah. That's good.
And I, as always, am StormBlessed, and happy to have you guys here and join us in discussing our dick chafing, robo vagina podcast for the.
That is not my fucking.
That's the sound you
man.
make when the chafing starts. Yeah, you got it.
What the fuck? Yo, call it a different type of time on the Lord's Sunday.
Time is
This
up.
is, sir, this is a Chick-fil-A, which means that this is a Christian establishment.
So we donate to hate groups. Okay. That's like-
Okay.
Like, this is what you saying. That's
I
Chick-fil-A.
was highly I knew the possibility of that comeback was out in the universe. I just didn't think you would. You know, I didn't think it. I knew it was possible. I didn't think it would happen right now.
For as long as you've known me, why wouldn't you think I would have that in my pocket?
Quick question: what does Chick-fil-A taste like? To this day, I've never actually been to Chick-fil-A.
I fucking love it.
It's
I've
amazing.
only been like.
I had it at my college campus.
Does it?
I've never been. I've
It's
never
good?
lived like close to it.
It's so good.
Yeah, it's really good.
Mm.
I heard they got
Mm.
bomb lemonade.
Yeah, they do.
See, even after I graduated, I was still walking up to the college just to get it.
I'd rather go to Raising Cane's.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
You're not wrong. Raising Cane's is
I like
amazing
Raising
with
Cane's.
the lemonade, but Chick-fil-A sandwiches, that sauce, it's a different hit. They both are great hits. If like they were right next to each other, it'd be a problem. But
Or better,
No, bro.
better yet,
you- Wait, hold on. Y'all ain't never got the Arnold Palmer from Raising Cane's?
the fuck is an Arnold Palmer?
Yo,
you don't know what an
look it
Arnold
out.
Palmer is.
It's half
It-
lemonade, half iced tea. That shit is banging. That they even, bro, it's so fire that they even have an Arizona flavor.
Cool. I'll check that out next time I'm in the area of Raising Cane's.
Or a gas station in the city.
Or just make your own on
in Gary, Indiana.
Really good.
Yeah, Gary, Indiana.
Yeah, Gary, Indiana.
I think in
That's
general,
so
I think I
stupid.
just like places that specialize in one particular unique thing, so that way you know they're not fucking up, and if they are fucking up, you know they're just failures. Like I just like Raising Cane's because the fact is like just chicken tenders. Well, what else do you sell? Just chicken tenders. So you don't guys no, it's just fucking chicken tenders. I don't know what the fuck you thought this was.
You don't like
Like,
Burger
the
King
chicken place?
Yeah, you don't like Burger King tacos? Like,
Okay, I have a
McDonald's chicken
story
wings?
about that.
They're
I
not
have
bad,
a
actually.
story about
They
that.
aren't Mighty Wings.
One day I used to work at, y'all motherfuckers are weird about the location, so I won't say where I used to work at. But I would drive and I was like, and one day I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Drove past Burger King. I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I was like, yo, let me get one of them bitches.
One of
Took a
what?
bite. One of the Burger King tacos.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, same.
Took a bite.
I thought
And
y'all was kidding. I didn't know Burger King actually. had
damn
tacos.
near threw
Yep.
that shit.
Yeah, they got
I was
tacos.
driving. I damn near swerved. That shit was so nasty.
It wasn't that
On a scale of 1 to Taco Bell, what are we talking about here?
bad.
Fuck.
Now, mind you,
-1.
I love Taco Bell.
Bro, all right,
I
let me
assumed that was the
explain
top.
to you the taste and the texture of this shit they called meat on that fucking taco. And I know this for a fact because I work at a restaurant. That shit tastes like
Oh.
that shit tastes like grilled scrapings. You know how after you
That's
cook some
very
shit, you
specific.
gotta scrape the grill. The meat in that shit tastes like that.
Ooh, that's not good. That's not good. at all.
Nah.
That's a
Fuck
bad.
that
Oh,
You went to the
Lord.
wrong Burger King for tacos.
What? Nigga, get the fuck out of here. Why are you for real right now?
I'm saying it wasn't that bad.
They
I'm
are
saying your
terrible.
taste buds fuck.
It's like, what the fuck did you expect?
Yeah, it's bad.
I know. I had low
It's like
expectations and was
going to
still
Burger
disappointed.
King. Going to Burger King to get tacos is like going to Taco Bell and asking for a burger.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Or going to any fast food restaurant saying, "Can I get fast with no salt?" Like, get your unhealthy ass out.
Like, what are you doing? to yourself?
Yeah,
Fuck
it's like
people
going
who
to
do that.
McDonald's and
Nigga
asking
girl
for
that used to do
sushi.
that. I used
Fuck.
to date a girl that used to do that.
Fuck anyone who do that shit.
No, okay, but you know the reason that people mainly do that? Not even because niggas don't like salt.
They want
Niggas do that
fries.
because they want y'all to cook them bitches fresh.
Nah, I ain't no time for that. You don't understand what it's like in the field.
And honestly, the only
I
time
work at a restaurant.
you ain't,
You ain't working. Nah.
yeah, you ain't been at McDonald's. That shit
No, it
was
ain't the
shut
same as
down.
working at McDonald's.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
approve
basically.
working at McDonald's as hell.
Yeah, like let me just say, you shut down the whole front line doing that shit because they can't even use the same grease. They got to switch to a different thing, pull the next order of fries out, and drop it by themselves, and they got to clean out the thing for the fries to go in. Like, it's a whole fucking process. And like the only time you really need to try to pull that shit is if you notice that McDonald's is slow, because I mean they probably cooked a bunch of fries that's been sitting. Now if it's busy, you ain't got to worry about the knives and fries because every fucking order comes with fries.
Yeah.
Like
You about right.
I know I am right, not
In
belt.
the city I'm
We
in-
served.
We serve.
in the city I'm in, that fucking drive-through always be packed, and I ain't never got no trash fries from there.
Yeah, because you not. Only time you don't get trash fries when you pull up and you see ain't nobody in the line. Your order came up fast as fuck. No, let me get some fresh fries. Then you
Yes,
can pull
sir.
it. But if the line jumping, they wish they had some fries sitting there. I promise you. I promise you.
He is not wrong.
Like, your nuggets, they wish they had a couple just sitting in there because the motherfuckers flying. You get tired of dropping nuggets. 24 nuggets gone. Damn, I just put 48 in the bitch.
You mean I can't drop more? I do
Oh,
it anyway.
shit.
Only put one pack in the pan. I'm about to throw two of these bags in each pan and drop Who orders
Yo,
a-
my,
it's
yo,
only
my,
time,
ba-
like,
yo,
I'm
look,
telling
my bad,
Flush
OG.
that
I
bitch.
did not mean to trigger you. I was
you.
like,
Exactly, I'm telling you, you don't know. So like that whole fresh is some bullshit.
I did not mean to bring up any PTSD. My pardon self. My apologies. Y'all niggas act like y'all done been to Wolf.
We have.
Yeah, working in the grill area makes you appreciate, like, yo, it make you stop and think, though, yo, I gotta get a real job. I
He
gotta
does.
with my life. Because you in the trenches for real.
I almost spit my Dr. Pepper all over this.
Like,
Yo.
like, shout out to any fast food workers who listen to this shout out to any fast food workers because you are the backbone of this fucking economy. That shit is rough.
Especially now, everybody fucking under. Ooh, I couldn't imagine.
Yeah, I couldn't do it.
Oh,
Man, a
okay.
face mask in the grill area doing a lunch rush? Man, look, shoot me now.
Fucking dehydration.
Like that.
Change of plans is rum and coke tonight.
Bro, wait, before you do that,
Man, a bottle of rum.
reconsider on the subject. Look, so today I was at home. I've been home. I had the house to myself this weekend. I've been chilling. I mainly
continue.
anyway. I mainly chilled.
How loud did you put the speakers? That's what I want to know.
He didn't even catch what we was putting down, so just let him continue.
I didn't hear what y'all said. Like, what even?
Oh, that was it. We were done talking. It's time to act.
They was decently loud. Not really loud. What the fuck?
Girl, you sure you're on the same page with us?
I'm talking about the speak. Oh, get the fuck out of here. I was talking about music.
Oh, I get it. You gotta set the mood.
Yo, y'all trash as fuck.
Oh, man.
Do you watch
Turn the
listen to
butter.
the weekend to set the mood?
No,
I
nigga.
only
I put music on because I was washing the dishes.
Oh, that's what you call it.
Wow.
Oh, man.
Anyway.
Trying to get you in the worst way, yeah.
Oh, I caught the Rona. Goddamn. Holy shit.
Anyway, the moral of the story is supposed to be I found out a new drink combination that I fucks with.
Is a dishwasher your own? Never mind.
No, go ahead.
That's why I stopped like Annie.
Good call.
My new mix is bamboo rum and orange juice.
What's Bumble Rum?
It's a rum. I think it's straight from like Let me not, because the Islanders. I don't need.
Are you gonna say Barbados?
I don't need the Islanders on my ass.
They call it
I know a couple of them. I don't want no smoke with nobody.
He is right. Bamboo rum is from Barbados, like Barbados Slim.
I was just thinking Barbados Slim. If that's your real name.
So yeah,
That mahogany gold.
that's kind of my drink and rum of choice at the moment. And we had orange juice in the crib, so I was like, let me see what this hit for. And I fucks with it, so I recommend rum and orange juice, but specifically bamboo.
That's like that Sunny D and rum shit that was like 10 years ago on YouTube.
Oh,
Yeah, I know what I'm talking about.
Sunny D. Oh my.
No, there was like this really like big fat country lady who was like singing about Sunny D and rum. Back in the time of Ray William Johnson.
Ah
Some of y'all might
man.
know what I'm talking about.
Red
but
William
I'm
Johnson
about-
equals
yeah.
3. What's up? What's happening for him? Oh my god.
Dead game.
So
Is he still alive? Is Ray still alive?
I'd assume so. His career's not.
Oh, Brandon doesn't drink, but Latrell and Derek, what's the last mix y'all did that y'all really fucked with?
Moscow Mule. I keep it simple.
Hennessy and cranberry.
Okay, that's solid. I've never had a Moscow Mule, but the Hennessy and cranberry is solid.
You gotta try it. It's so basic, but it's so rewarding at the same time.
There's a lot of basic
And,
drinks I haven't had yet.
especially when you get it in the nice tin cup, and you really do feel like, yes, this vodka is very good. This mixture is very good. I feel like big Siberian bear. It makes you feel whole. Like it's the vodka mixed with. Now, mind you, I don't drink beer at all, but using the ginger beer with vodka and stuff and the lime juice, shit actually works. It's just so satisfying. It just hits the throat. And it's like a little bit of sweetness to it, so it's not too. Oh, it's not a little bit. It's actually kind of sweet itself, so it's not too overbearing, and it gets you drunk incredibly fast. It just sneaks up on you. You think you're fine 1 second, and then boom, left hook straight to your temple. Good shit. Yeah, just ginger beer, vodka, and lime juice. That's all a Moscow Mule is. But make sure you have it in a tin cup because that metal really messes with it and makes it taste good.
So how was y'all's Sunday? How was y'all's week? Vibe check. How y'all feeling? I feel like men don't ask each other how they feeling enough.
Oh shit! Oh, I didn't know we were getting like that tonight. Things have been really hard lately. Recently I lost my job, and I really don't know what I'm gonna do for next month's rent at all. And
Dang, man.
it's
Yeah,
just
y'all suck.
my
That's just the way it is.
my wife left me. She took the kids.
I made a G today.
I have no arm anymore. My dick don't work, man.
Yo, y'all ain't shit. Y'all.
Mine gets unemployment.
But no, seriously, how did my week go? Well, like every customer service person, I fucking hate customers who come in.
These custies disgust me every day.
And it's just like, why do you do the things you do? Why do you act like this? I'm thinking like, should I like even fuck it. There was this thing that came in, and I just realized what I just said. There was this person that came in.
Yeah, what?
They lose personhood at this point. I just hate them now. Like they lose personhood at this point. This thing came in where was asking me for a certain amount of
sure you can't do that.
Fuck it.
When you work in customer service, like you notice how like persona, the background people who don't mean shit, that don't even have like a face. That's what working with customer service is. Eventually, people just stop having an existence because they're just a thing that's giving you something to do. And the more you pay attention, the less of a person they become. It's kind of fucked up, but continue.
He basically asked me because like I work in like a bakery, right? Long story short, I work in a bakery, and he asked me for like 5 items, right? And I'm like, all right, cool, 5 items, and I'm putting it in the bag. He was like, oh, can you put them in the box? And now our policy is, well, if we can give you the box, that's fine, but you're gonna have to pay for the box since you didn't get a half a dozen of stuff, right? And he's like, well, what do you mean? How come you didn't tell me? And I'm like, am I supposed to tell you that shit? Yeah. What do you mean? How am I supposed to know you were going to do this move? How is this my fault? He's like, well, let me talk to your GM now. Oh, wow.
Bitch, I am the manager. Now what? Go prepare for me.
And he just couldn't believe it. He was just calling the whole way through. He's like, I don't know why he didn't tell me this thing before. And it's just the audacity of like, I'm supposed to read your mind, telling you beforehand of all these things that could possibly happen.
I'm telling you now. So it's
exactly. Yeah, exactly. I'm telling you right now. And and then he was like, well, I mean, I gave you a tip, so can you just take it out the tip? That's not how this fucking works.
That's my money.
Yeah, it's my money now. If I really want to do this, then I would literally have to take out your order, refund you the entire fucking order, and then make you pay for it again in order for you to quote unquote take it out the fucking tip.
Yes.
You're bugging, my guy. Get the fuck
I've
out of
had
my
to do
store.
that shit a lot. By the way, if you ever want to leave Chicago and still work at a bakery, let me know. We can talk.
Duly noted. I might hit you up about that.
And thanks for telling everyone where we are, Garland. We talked about this. We talked about it.
Let me stop this for a second. People know we live in Chicago. We've had episodes talking about Chicago.
I know.
We can
I know.
we can tell them for
Yeah, we live in Chicago.
And we live in Chi-Town. Shit's hard out here. We're better than New York. Fuck you guys.
Oh,
How's things in
wait, how we get here?
New York niggas. I said it.
Oh.
New York niggas. Your fucking train system doesn't make any fucking sense. Your raps are too fucking aggressive, and everybody is just mean as fucking shit. At least in the Midwest, at least people are mean, but they're nice about it.
What do you mean they rap so fucking
recently?
Go look up any of King Von songs, my nigga. Like what?
Dirk literally just said he was dissing in my cousin. He was dissing on my cousin. Now his ass all in that wood, huh? That nigga just made fun of somebody dying because that guy made fun of somebody dying. What the fuck? Chicago is fucking crazy, nigga.
You capping right now.
All I'm saying is we got a better train system.
And I fucks with Pop. Don't bring me in with that bullshit.
We got a better train system. Our rats are less aggressive, and we have all around nicer people.
Nah, dead ass. I got a rat story, but I don't
dead
know
ass.
I don't know who gonna hear this podcast because that motherfucker gonna know that's about them. So I'm a look. If we ever get a Patreon,
put them out.
I'm gonna put it. We gonna put them into a Patreon.
Let the people know, man.
Hell no.
Fuck Des Moines, Iowa. I hate those niggas too.
Iowa. I don't even know nobody from Iowa.
I know some motherfuckers who went to school in Iowa, and they always talk about how Iowans are fucking weird. That's all I know.
Yeah, that's kind of where I'm getting at. I've known people who moved out to Iowa. Iowa is really weird, man.
Yo, you want to know what some fucking weirdos? Not even weirdos, just fucking country Mississippi motherfuckers. Yo, we finna get fucking beef.
Hey, I got some family in Mississippi.
But no, okay. So like, I went to college there. Graduated. Shout out to class of 2015.
You really narrowed down that search on you.
I didn't say to college. Did not say to college.
They can just go look up colleges, Mississippi, graduates in 2015, and then who lived in Chicago originally. It ain't that hard to find you, motherfuckers. If you want to.
Actually, no. Them motherfuckers recruit in Chicago. That's how I ended up there in the first motherfucking place.
Fair enough. Continue, sorry.
It was like mad of us in fucking Mississippi. First of all, them motherfuckers lied to me. It do not be that hot. It was cold as a bitch, and it snowed sometimes. But no, like the locals would come on campus and beef with us sometimes.
The way you just said that, the locals would just walk up on campus.
Yeah.
You sound like a pilgrim talking about the Native Americans showing up.
Savages.
For real, they would come. They would come to the campus. They was mad that we was trying to get our fucking education in their city. How dare us? And yeah, the motherfuckers would fight with. We would motherfuckers would throw down sometimes.
This is really weird. Where's the fucking campus security?
My campus
what do you mean?
Threw up.
Smoking weed too. The motherfuckers was high, drunk. I mean, they came and broke up some shit like my senior year. I definitely remember a couple of times, but then that shit was fucked up because they was like pepper spraying niggas and shit. I'm like, what the fuck? You ain't even pepper spraying the correct people. You fucking hit the innocent bystanders.
Man, where's the top flight security?
I mean, if I didn't want to get fucking pepper sprayed, I'd get out the way. I'm just saying. I
mean, yeah, that's why I didn't, because I wasn't over there with the niggas. I was
pepper spray
from a safe distance. I assure you, they had a dorm that was right down the sidewalk from where the shit used to jump off at.
Wait,
so I'd be with my bestie.
Wait, you with pepper spray?
Huh?
Yeah, I got I got
Oh,
friends
no.
who are cops, and I was like, doing
What?
dumb shit.
Oh no!
How about you pepper spray me, huh? They're like, yeah, let's do that. I'm like, let's do that. They're like, yeah, let's do that. Like, let's do that. And then they did that, and I immediately regretted that.
You deserve it.
Yeah.
Hey, look, that's a better
But-
story because I got pepper sprayed by my brother. My mom had bought some pepper spray on her key, and we were beefing about some shit, and we got scuffling, and the week prior to us scuffling, I was playing with the pepper spray thing. It was like, her spraying it in the air, and I got something in his face. So he was upset about that. So we beefing, we throwing hands. He just ran in the room, grabbed the key, and came back. And I'm like, "What you gonna do with that shit?"
That's such a
What you
bitch
gonna do
move.
with it?
The fuck?
Spray my ass.
What you gonna do with that? Blast your motherfucking ass. Since you asking, nigga.
That reminds me of a news article I saw.
That's fucked up. That is
Where
a
that
whole ass
ass-
bitch move. I thought he picked up the key and while in the middle of y'all fighting, this nigga ran out the room into another room to get it to use it. God damn, man.
It was an upgrade from him grabbing a knife. That nigga pulled knives on me all the fucking time when we would get the beefing growing up.
But yeah, that reminds me of this funny news article I saw where it was like a guy was like, "What are you gonna do? Stab me?"
Man, it was sad.
Yeah.
I gotta stop
Probably
drinking.
one the best
Putting
to
my shit out.
fucking. Probably one for the best to provoke that nigga. I know a couple motherfuckers said, "What you gonna do?" And that's exactly what happened to their motherfucking ass.
It's like
Watch what you say, bitch.
it was that thing that happened at that Southside High School back in the day, Bogan. Like it was on the football team. This guy got tackled, and like his coach was like, "What are you gonna do about it?" He's like, "I'm gonna go home and get my gun." And he did.
That sounds like some bogus shit.
He
I'm
did.
trying
I'm
to win.
gonna go home and get my gun. If I was like, yeah. Nah, he came back with a gun.
That is fucking bogan to
He's like,
Yeah,
what
he
are y'all
really
niggas
trying
gonna
to win.
tackle me now?
Wow, that's so fucking
Yeah,
funny.
now the police gonna tackle your motherfucking ass.
But I mean, if he get one of the players up, he take one for the team.
It's bogan. The police ain't coming.
I wish the whole team would have just got together. Like, come on, guys, he can't shoot all of us.
What?
We'll take him. Come on, that would have been fucking epic. That would have been awesome.
You right, but
He can't shoot all of us.
you, who
Let's
gonna
do
be a
it.
sacrificial lamb?
Blitz. Jesus fucking Christ. All right, so moving on to the main issue of today. So it's been a couple months now, and we all agreed that the Snyder Cut fucking sucks.
Hold up.
I
we ain't
haven't
got
watched
to-
this yet.
Pause. Time. We didn't finish going around the room about how everybody feeling. We can get
Yeah.
to
I thought
Yeah.
I thought that was actually a joke. Okay.
It was
all right.
mildly a joke, but we were still
I
supposed to
was
go around.
dead ass. Wait,
Like,
it wasn't violent.
We took it as a joke because it was out of left field, but fuck it.
Yeah, I took it as a joke.
Fuck y'all.
Ask you how you're doing. They say you're fine.
Yeah, I thought he was joking.
Fuck y'all. We ain't gotta talk about it.
All
Anyway,
right, I'm gonna hit you with the first grade. My
suck ass.
weekend was good.
All right, so
Anyway.
okay, go ahead. Go into the Snyder Cut.
I still haven't
Okay.
watched it.
Okay, you haven't watched it. Well, I'm about to spoil the whole thing for you. Who here have
It's
watched it?
already spoiled.
Yeah. The whole goddamn DC
Throw it out.
universe is spoiled, except for the cartoon movies.
My
Shazam
whole
wasn't bad.
issue. So yeah, Shazam was not bad. Shazam was actually okay.
Didn't see it.
My whole issue with the Snyder Cut stands as this. I think while the Whedon cut is still bad, it is still better than the bloated mess that they gave us in the Snyder Cut. I think due to people just wanting this to happen and wanting to see it, that they're all wrapped up in the hype and the new scenes, and they're just ignoring anything that even considers film language, and it's fucking mind-boggling. Right? So I'll start it off with this. Sorry. I'm already kind of mildly drunk now.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, he got a drink just to recall the movie. StormBlessed.
So
Yeah. This
So,
is insane.
Let's think about all the like the little changes that Zach did, right? Like the first thing that happened, the first immediate thing is that Superman is screaming and it wakes up the mother boxes, right? One,
Fuck is them.
fucking stupid. All right. Oh, what's a mother box, right? We don't know. There you go.
Oh.
So no, seriously, what the fuck is a mother? A mother box is apparently a device that can just change things at the atomic level for whatever, right? And it is one of 3 different little cubes that, when brought together, can terraform a planet, according to whoever has its home world. Which that's very ambiguous. You have that. It means fucking nothing. Because like, what if somebody doesn't have a home world? What the fuck does that mean? Can it distinguish between the enemy and not the enemy? What?
Yeah, I thought
Why is it not one thing instead of 3 different things? Shit is stupid, right?
Already.
I thought a mother box was a womb.
Shut the.
Wow.
I mean,
It might be Urban Dictionary. Yeah.
So all you need to know is that the mother box is a MacGuffin. That's it. All right. The mother box is a MacGuffin. And so in the Snyder Cut, the mother box wake up because Superman has died and his voice echoes throughout the entire world, causing a sonic boom, and they wake up, right? Which in turn tells Darkseid. I am drunk, but I'm gonna keep drinking. Okay. The Darkseid and Steppenwolf to come on. They're like, all right, it's time to take Earth. The only planet we have been able to conquer over a millennia for some reason, but we'll get into that later, right? And that's why they wake up. And my question is, but why? That's fucking stupid. Why do the mother boxes are the mother boxes in sentient, intelligent to know that Superman has died, the quote unquote greatest protector of all the land? You know what would make more sense? That what if the mother boxes responded to some kind of like physiological thing like fear or something, that knowing that their great alien protector has died and the planet fears now that their great protector is gone, so that wakes the mother boxes up and they think, this planet is ready to terraform.
Because that would give Green Lantern more credit than these peons are willing to give him. I'm sorry, I don't like very much DC, but I do cape for the Green Lanterns.
All right, so I'm gonna stop right there because that had made no sense to what I was talking about.
Fear is the lantern color.
I know, yeah, the yellow lantern, but
tough.
Okay, I'm gonna hold that off for a second. So why don't they just respond to like something like fear? But we did do that. That happened in the Whedon cut. It makes a lot more sense in the Whedon cut for that shit to just happen like that. You see people are riding in the street that now Superman is gone, crime is back on the rise. This all makes logical sense so far, right? Cool. We move on. The characterization. Snyder has fucking assassinated everybody. At least Whedon had a sense of continuity for the rest of the DC universe, while Snyder, in the midst of his trying to make his own quote unquote vision. And if you look at some of the previous stuff in the new stuff, the stuff that you thought was cringy in the Whedon cut was actually part of the Snyder cut, and nobody wanted to admit it. And the stuff that he did change fucked with the rest of characterization for Wonder Woman and Aquaman. And it's just like, but why did you need to have that happen? Okay. So one thing in particular, like, all right, everybody, the big scene between Wonder Woman, right? Where she's like, can beat me. Remember the last time she said that shit? She created Cheetah. Exactly. Fucking dumbass. And instead of like taking Cheetah down
Cheetah was envious of her in Wonder Woman 1984, and like they were friends, and she wanted to be her, and she basically told her she could, and then Cheetah wished that she could be like Wonder Woman.
Yeah. And so she's taking down these bad guys, and she fucking uses this super EX God move thing to fucking blow this man away and shit. Which you could where the Whedon cut had a much more in my opinion, kind of like tasteful superhero kind of cut where she does the whole clink thing and then go phase to Y into a transition into another scene. Now that may be a thing of just preference in general, and you're going like, well, it's the Snyder cut, it's supposed to be darker. But at the same time, I'm like, yeah, all right, sure, but that doesn't mean a better characterization for Wonder Woman or the rest of the cast. Whedon wins that with Wonder Woman. There's also certain parts later in the film where Wonder Woman is she's just used as an exposition dump because she's like, well, I need to know why Darkseid is coming and shit. So she goes to Themyscira to like figure everything that's out. She didn't do that in the Whedon cut because it's like, why the fuck are you explaining this shit to me? We kind of just saw this in your little fucking like prelude thing already. And Steppenwolf, that's all he fucking talks about. Why does Wonder Woman need to go over this same dialogue for 25 fucking minutes? You didn't need that shit. You know what you could have did? Better characterize why she isn't leading this fucking group despite her having literally the most experience. You know who kind of went into that, albeit not a lot, but went into it? Oh yeah, Whedon did. When she was having her whole conversation with Batman about why she doesn't want to lead people and how she feels that she's not exactly a leader and telling people to go die for a cause. Go figure that Whedon is the one who actually knows how to write dialogue between fucking people. Go figure, right? So, moving on. Is there any questions, by the way? Am I just moving too fast? Am I just like, you know, you guys have been
I
feel like
I don't know shit about shit. So get your shit off. I ain't watched. When I said I ain't watched that, I mean I ain't watched none of that shit.
Okay.
Like I can't name one that I watched. Well, I'm doing like the Nolan Batman shit, but that's not even connected.
Count.
Those are really good.
I'm gonna watch the Batman with the
Robert Pattinson.
the sparkly vampire nigga.
Put some respect on Robert Pattinson's name. All right, the man
that
has
nigga
made
twinkle in the sunlight. Fuck you and fuck him. But I'm gonna watch that movie though.
He hated those movies as much as everyone else, if not more.
I hate it a little bit more.
Go. You should listen to them. You should listen to the commentary tracks on those movies, because he shits on them during all.
Yeah.
I think in the second one, he literally just talks about cheeseburgers for like.
It's just hamburgers and cheeseburgers.
Like this motherfucker, like it was a lot of shit. All right, that's gonna be a whole separate rant. Continue with your DC universe shit. I'm gonna write that down though.
So we covered Wonder Woman's thing out of the way, right? So we covered the whole reason why the Motherbox thing doesn't work and how you can just cut down on that shit to begin with. We talked about how Wonder Woman's characterization is wonky and not consistent with the rest of her stuff from the rest of the DC films. So let's go into something a little bit more simpler, like the Flash and Cyborg. Now, Aaron wants to say, "Oh, Snyder brought Cyborg back into the movie. Isn't this great? Isn't this wonderful?" I mean, yeah, but is it though? Like
back into the movie, wasn't he in it anyway?
No, not really. Like that is one thing you can say against the Whedon cut is that Cyborg is just kind of there. Like he just kind of comes out of nowhere. Like, all right. Weird, but he has this whole big backstory. There's more focus on Silas's father and his powers and what he can do, this and that. But in the midst of all that, they kind of fucked some shit up, especially with later on in the movie where the plot stopped making fucking sense because Cyborg is too fucking competent and shit. So in the Snyder cut, they set it up that Victor Stone, he's black excellence to the team, right? Quarterback of the high school team, super fucking smart. Woo, all that. Black one parent's a fucking scientist, the other one's, I think, another scientist actually. So they're just fucking smart. All right, woo, all around. So mom gets killed in a car crash. He gets fucked up, and his dad's like, "I'm gonna Frankenstein this bitch and make you into Cyborg." And Victor is moody about it, as teenagers usually are when they get a dope ass cybernetic body. Cool. and he learns that his dad trying to tell him like, you have complete control over every technology. You can launch all the nuclear missiles at the thought. One, what the fuck? Why would you give a teenager this kind of fucking power? A teenager that's been moody all the time and says fuck the world. What? Fucking irresponsible parents. Swear to God. Right? So he can do all this shit, and he's characterized as being like a good guy because he sees this woman who's having a hard time with the kid, gives her $100,000. Let's not forget that the bank is totally going to track that shit. I'm like, well, this woman just definitely committed fucking fraud and sent her ass to jail. But whatever, he's happy, she's happy, whatever, right? And so he can do all this kind of amazing shit. He's really moody about it, saying fuck the world, and then he has like almost complete good control over his powers, but then at a crucial moment in the movie where they're reviving Superman and shit, the part about his defense mechanisms fucking malfunctioning, saying like, oh, they perceive a threat and shit, at that exact moment still is left in. Why? That doesn't make any sense. There's nothing that leads up to the fact that he doesn't have complete control over his powers. What? Would make sense that if you saw something else in the movie beforehand that shows that he's still coming to grips with himself, that this is all new territory and that he's on wobbly legs like a little chipmunk born into the new world. Oh man, what cut had that? Oh yeah, the Whedon cut had that. Yeah, go figures. So we covered that cyborg shit out of the way. We'll get more into that a little bit later. The Flash. Everybody wants to say, oh, Snyder expanded on the Flash and everything and stuff like that. Did he? No, I think he kneecapped his ass. How? So we set up that the Flash, first off, let's talk about this. The whole Iris West thing. Why did that be in the movie? Really? Can you guys defend that?
Who's Iris West?
Iris West. So wait, hold up. None of y'all have seen the Snyder Cut yet? Am I really just explaining all of it now to you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, none of us have watched it.
I ain't seen the original cut of the motherfucker.
Yeah, dead ass. I thought originally it was the Batman versus Superman. I thought there was like an alternate cut because I saw that regrettably, but no, I didn't watch Justice League not after watching that.
Mm-mm.
I've heard about it, which is why I pretty much know a lot of what you're talking about.
So I would say, at a point, just like give us like another like 5-10 minute more like general rundown of it for like the audience, and then we can move on to something else because none of us have seen this, so we don't know most of the context.
I do. It's just like I've watched people like rip it apart, and it just reassured my decision on not looking at it.
Man, I'm not gonna lie, that really took the wind out of my sails a little bit.
We did tell you before.
I was fine.
Yeah.
I was fine.
I thought you guys had at least seen it by now or something.
You asked me and I told
I
you.
got the part though.
No, I know. I knew using it, but I swear I thought Trey.
I just want to hear you rip it apart.
Yeah, that's what came up at during the last episode. He was like, he mentions, "Oh, I want to hear what you got to say on that, like how it's better." Because that's what intrigued me. Because you mostly only hear how good the Snyder Cut is, better than the Whedon Cut. It salvages the movie.
Okay, all right. Well, moving on. Iris West is an important character in the comics. She is Barry Allen's eventual wife, longtime girlfriend, mother of Wally West, who was another speedster in the DC universe.
Now, I did really enjoy the Flash and the Green Arrow shows, even though I didn't finish them.
The CW shows are amazing. Oh,
yeah.
CW shows are amazing. They did wonders for those characters, even though Arrow was weird for the first 2 seasons. It was just Batman light. And then, it got more Green Arrow-ish, but it never really could recover from those first season. Still all right, show. But so there's this new scene that Snyder added in, Iris West, right? Where it's supposed to show more of Barry's skill. And it's this whole thing where she basically crashes her car and he runs super fast, slow down time. And they have this song playing and he does this really creepy thing where he caresses her face while she's just falling in slow motion and grabbing hot dogs. And then And the way it happened is fucking stupid because the accident happens because we focus on for like 4 minutes on this driver being negligent and he's trying to like eat a burger and he's like reaching down to like get the burger from his feet because he fucking dropped this fucking truck driver, and all this slow motion shit is happening at the same time. You see like sesame seeds going in slow motion. Now don't get me wrong, I like slow motion as much as the next guy, okay? But Zach, come the
You
fuck
don't like it
on.
as much as
Why?
Dave Chappelle.
I don't know about that.
Question: how do they address the
Did they fix about Flash being the one to save everything? I said, I doubt it.
Oh yeah. Did they get around like saying how Flash could basically solve everything with the time travel thing? No, they did not. Which is part of why he gets kneecapped, right? So beyond the whole Iris West thing and him like super slowing down time and shit like that, and them not being fucking consistent with his own powers because everything's in slow motion, right? You see like his shoes start to disintegrate and shit like that, and you're like, all right, I see all this, but why in the fuck isn't this happening for the rest of his body? Why are you being so oddly specific in certain parts, Zach? Just fucking play around with it. Don't give us this fucking thing and then expect us to not think further about the situation. But
wait, is
so
that supposed to
he has to-
insinuate time travel?
No, about his powers, like, you know, like being a speedster and like adhering to like actual like physics and shit. Like if you were really going that fast, like literally your shoes would burn off you going that fast, right? Your clothes would burn off. But in the movie, like he does this like big extravagant slow motion thing where you see his shoes burn off, but nothing else burn off. And like, all right, I get it, but like he makes a point to let you really focus on that. You're like, he's like, pay attention to that. And I'm like, but none of it's not adding up. But anyway, so
Okay.
so Flash's whole thing is that he's socially awkward. He's kind of a fuck up. He wants to get his dad out for a crime that he didn't commit. All that works, right? And he joins up with the Batman Justice League because he says, I have no friends, right? Not because he wants to do the right thing, not because he wants to do any of that shit. He's just like, I have no friends. And so he says, I have this thing where if I go super, super fast, I can, like do things with time, but I shouldn't do it. And you're just sitting here, why? There's been no repercussion of anything said about you shouldn't fuck with time. You've used it twice now, and everything turned out pretty fucking. Why can't you keep doing that? Is the question. Like they use it one time, right when they're. I know what you're about to say, but that doesn't come up though. It doesn't come up in the movie. I know what you're gonna say, and that makes sense. But I wish Zach actually identified that, but he didn't.
I don't know if. Okay, what do you think I was gonna say?
That fucking with time creates a butterfly effect where you get it like a flashpoint and shit.
Yeah. But maybe because they want to say that was a big event, so they might be trying to save that for later on. Maybe.
No, because they already fucked the bed with that with Batman v Superman, with the Flash coming in to warn Batman saying, "Save Martha," and all this shit. And that, anyway, they kneecap Flash like that. He uses it. He uses it once to like fucking wake up Superman because he has to do a thing where he needs to go super fast to like charge this like device to bring Superman back to life. But in the middle of it, he fucking trips and fucking messes up the timing. But he goes so fast that he reverses time just enough so he can reach it. Nothing bad happened, right? And at the end of the movie, there's this big spectacle. Oh my god! At the end of the movie, where everybody's fighting and stuff like that, it's the final battle and all this shit. And instead of the whole plan is for Cyborg to take the mother boxes apart, right? And he needs to use like an electrical charge from Flash. So Flash is running in a circle for like 30 minutes. Just running in a circle, waiting for Cyborg to hit the cue, and then he gets shot, and then he's like, well, fuck, I'm fucked up, I can't run. time for me to go faster than I ever have before and break time, and then heals himself in the midst of going back in time and then proceeding to just make everything okay again. What the fuck was the point? What was the stakes? Why was he fucking running around in a circle instead of, I don't know, saving people, actually hitting any bad guys? You know what would have been cool if we saw him do that? Yeah, that would have been a really good cut if we saw him actually hitting bad guys or saving people or just like doing anything besides running in a circle. Who did that? Oh, Whedon did. Of fucking course he did.
I mean, NASCAR is popular. Some people.
Sure.
Hey, I tell you what now, don't talk about NASCAR like that. I'm a born and raised NASCAR fan. So you know, shut the fuck up now.
Don't you lecture me with your $30 haircut.
Ooh, God, I want to get my hat. I got a NASCAR hat from fuck Dale Earnhardt and Jeff Gordon, man. They're my favorite fucking drivers I've ever had. Man, I tell you what, when Jeff Gordon runs down that runway, you went go vroom.
Look at that son bitch go.
Look at that son bitch go. But, oh yeah.
Yo, y'all are ignorant. Fuck. Oh, that's
Flash does nothing. He's characterized as being the least the person who has the least combat experience, right? So it makes sense that he doesn't know how to fight or anything. But in the Snyder Cut, there's this part where they're like leading people out of the sewer, right? And he's just like going super fast, like, "Hey, you okay? Just hey, are you okay?" Instead of picking them up and getting them out of the fucking sewer because you're what? Oh, you're faster than the speed of fucking light, Barry. But no, Snyder just like, no, he's so inexperienced that he doesn't know how to do shit. Never mind the fact that he's already been kind of saving people as the Blur. What the fuck, man? But you know who had him saving people? Oh yeah, the Whedon cut did.
Oh,
all right. Look, this is getting long. This is getting long in the nail, so I'm gonna end this here. The Snyder Cut basically does everything that they tell you not to do in film school, and that he shows you how they get from point A to point B in excruciating detail by showing you every fucking step it had, instead of you filling in the gaps for yourself with your brain going like, well, clearly they clearly walked here, they didn't just teleport there. I'm not a fucking idiot. I can think for myself, right? There's parts in the fucking Snyder Cut, like the whole thing with Aquaman and how he returns to the sea, and then like the people in the town start singing some fucking Icelandic folk song for him. Fucking why? And why did this need to go on for 3 minutes? It's mind-boggling that people, just because it has because the saturation has been turned down, it's using a 4.3 ratio on the screen, and you have like less music in places where there normally would be music, and there's more quote-unquote special effects, and you get to see Darkseid, who doesn't fucking do anything in the film, and you see his ass get trounced like a bitch during the film. And you all just decide to yourself, oh my God, this is the fucking greatest thing ever. We always told you the Snyder Cut was the fucking best thing ever. Despite the fact that when he was originally doing this movie, it was never going to be this long, and shit got added in post-production because he's seen how you guys reacted to it. The Snyder Cut was never really real. It only became real because you asked for it, and they eventually caved in for it. The Whedon Cut is bad. It's still a bad movie. But God damn it, I prefer the Whedon Cut over what the fuck this shit is. And that's my closing statement.
Yeah,
you know who does a better job of being the Justice League?
Oh,
the Guardians of the Globe. And they died.
I just like to say, Invincible episode 8 was fucking wild.
Bro, Invincible is
ain't it happening in Chicago?
As far as first seasons go, the toppest of the tiers.
It's pretty good. I mean, Omni-Man's reason didn't make any fucking sense, but still pretty good.
If you know like the full backstory, it makes perfect
spoiler
sense,
warning.
I'm not going to.
Yeah,
I'm not going to.
Yeah, the comics flesh it out way more better than they did in the last episode. You get what they're trying to go for, but I feel like you guys could have added like one big flashback
Man,
episode.
fuck Amber. First of all,
Ah!
motherfucker should be smoking Amber Pack whole time. Fucking annoying. And I hate that they made me dislike Zazie Beetz a little bit because she voices that goofy motherfucker. Like, damn.
Yeah,
Cut a motherfucker a little bit of slack.
I'm pretty sure she did something strange when they were in college.
She wanted to fuck, bro. I swear
Might
she wanted
have.
to fuck, bro.
You don't know what happened when she got back because he
I
left for
feel
a
like
while.
I feel like she didn't, but she might have.
I think so.
Can you really consider dick sucking to be cheating?
Yeah.
Yeah,
What?
absolutely. Loyalty's my number one. If I don't have that, I don't
Number
give a
one.
shit. Hell no.
You get the fuck out my face.
I'm not a swinger.
No,
So for those
ain't
not to
gonna
know,
kiss me with
we just
dick
went
on,
from
with
one
other
superhero
dick on
topic
your
to the
lips.
next one. Invincible is a new show that came out on Amazon Prime. And basically it was like,
Amazon
what
Prime
if
got him one?
What?
yeah, they got the boys and Invincible.
That's
they're doing-
facts. I'm starting the boys now.
The boys is pretty good. Or essentially it's about this guy named about this kid named Mark Grayson. His dad is like the greatest superhero on earth. His name is Omni-Man. And he fucking finally gets his superpowers when he like turns like 18 or whatever. And he's like, I want to be like my dad. I want to be a superhero. So he names himself a dumbass name, Invincible.
Hey,
And,
fuck
you
you.
know, that is a dumbass name. Let's be
Fuck
honest,
you,
here.
buddy.
It's a dumb. He admits it's a dumb name. Invincible is dumb.
You right. Henvincible is better.
Wait,
Oh,
that's
the
where
one do
your
you
name
get?
came from?
The one do you get? No, he had it before, but
Yeah, I had this shit way before.
okay,
Well,
I
not
was
before
like,
the
Garland
comics, but
he get defensive.
I didn't have it before the comics, but
But yeah,
Yeah,
so it's the
yeah.
trials and tribulation, all that. It's really gory, right? That's the main appeal, is that it's like super gory.
yeah.
It tries to be like, it tries to contrast its more grounded moments with this like more fantastical bullshit that happens.
Isn't it the same creators as Walking Dead?
Yeah, Robert Kirkman.
Yeah.
Dude's a fucking legend.
Now,
And
episode 1, you're gonna see a whole lot of fucking DC references. Mark Grayson, Dick Grayson, fucking Darkwing is Batman, The Rush. It started to blur. Like it's a lot of shit that they like.
they all get killed. So
That's some
minor.
DC cool.
This is a minor spoiler because it literally happens in the first episode, and it's not like a mystery about what happens. All right, so everything. Mark is the son, right, and his dad, Nolan Grayson, Omni-Man, right. He fucking kills basically the Justice League of the world, the Guardians of the Globe, right? And he fucking murders them, right? They have like a speedster, they have like a Martian Manhunter kind of guy. They got a Batman. They got, what would Immortal be? What would the Immortal be?
The
I guess he would just be a
Immortal would
powered
be
down
Wonder
Superman.
Woman. No, the
Wouldn't
other
it be
dude.
Batman?
No,
Because
they had a Wonder Woman. They had
They had a
a
Wonder Woman.
girl.
The
Yeah.
Immortal is Wolverine. Like sometime, like every now and then, they'll throw some Marvel shit in there.
Okay.
Like,
And he can fly. And he can fly.
well,
So-
yeah, Wolverine can't fly, but other than that,
But he can't die.
like they got a Luke Cage character in here that can turn his body to all rock. Like, and he a black motherfucker that wear Timbs. Like it's clearly Luke Cage.
There's Tim's.
Fucking Adam Eve looks just like fucking Jean Grey, except she's useful. That's
Damn.
a whole nother rant. Fuck Jean Grey.
But yeah, he
But
basically
that's
murders
not the
them,
point.
and you can see the clip online on YouTube. It's a really fucking gnarly ass clip. Like it takes it to certain extremes. Like he goes immediately after the person who can run the fastest, because he's the only one who's like can like, he's super fast, so he like can slow things down and actually avoid the punches. Like he grabs him by the head, and as the dude is like punching him in the chest at supersonic speed, he can't let him go. So what Omni-Man does is to keep squishing his head until he fucking shatters that bitch like a watermelon. and you just see the
And
dude like
then-
hands still going, trying to hit his chest and stuff. And then by that point, it's fucking game over for the rest of them. Batman nigga
Darkwing,
tries to fly
yeah.
down and do shit. He gets mollywopped straight into the fucking pavement.
He gave him the fucking Hulk and Loki treatment.
The amount of times this man, Omni-Man, punches his whole fist through people's fucking faces is
Yeah.
absurd. This shit is wild.
He-
It happens more than once. He'll punch you through your fucking face, and then just your body just dangling. He'll just fling that bitch. Fucking wild as shit.
Man, fuck
What's your-
Omni-Man. You want to know why I say fuck Omni-Man? Episode is why I say fuck Omni-Man. He ain't had to do that shit.
I mean, he is a horrible person.
He did not have to send him to fuck up the red line.
Yeah. So that part.
Fuck the-
That shit that's probably the fastest to red light ever been.
Facts.
So there really should be like an actual edit of like big spoiler warning here at this point, actually. Stormer, you still here?
Right.
Okay, I was just saying you're quiet. And so in the final episode, without big context, there's this like big battle that goes down between Omni-Man and Invincible, right? And without the context, just ignoring all the context, Omni-Man
Throws that nigga.
take Mark. He doesn't even throw him. He like, because they're like both super strong and shit, like they're nearly invincible. He takes Mark and holds his head up to an oncoming train.
Well, no,
and
that's after
basically-
he punched him from fucking Mount Everest to downtown Chicago.
I mean, no, ignoring all that other context, he takes his head and basically shoves it and flies through a whole fucking train.
No,
And
he
you
don't
just-
fly. He stay
you-
exactly where he at.
And you just see these people fucking disintegrate as they like launch themselves due to the force in through Mark's body. So he's just seeing all these people literally die
And fucking
from his face due
bukkake
to
with
him being
blood.
invincible. And it's just like fump. And it's funny because this is basically the red line. This all takes place in our subway and shit. And you're like,
It wasn't enough. Well, I gotta go back and see. I don't think it was enough black people on that train for it to really be the red line.
nah, it was
I mean, it was
probably
the red line after all the fucking guts is everywhere.
no, it's either the blue line or the brown line.
Shit.
That's
That's
Going-
you ain't had
one
to do
way
it,
to-
but you did.
on the way to O'Hare Airport. But yeah, no, it's pretty fucked up because that scene does happen in the comic books, but that scene is only like for like 4 panels and shit. It's like, that shit is wild in the show. Like
he
it's
w- he fucked up downtown for at least 15 minutes.
hmm
Like they was in Chicago for a long time.
Yeah, like Chicago is gone.
I
Gone.
was like, God damn, why? Cause you know what other time got me tight when they did that bullshit? Transformers, that last Transformers movie where they fucking was disintegrating our shit. I was mad as hell.
So they came to Chicago one time. They thought the deep dish was whack, and it was like, fuck this.
They said, fuck this shit.
Oh man. But yeah, Invincible is good. You guys should watch it. Shit is pretty
Highly
wild.
recommend.
Yeah.
Um,
But yeah, but there you guys go. That's my problem with Justice League, and yeah, that's all I've been thinking about for like the past couple of months. To be honest, I'm glad I finally got off my chest to actually talk about it because I haven't been able to talk about it with anybody.
Yeah, they didn't want you to talk about it past 2 weeks.
uh,
You kept blue balling it.
Yeah. What can I say? I know how to milk it. I was born to be a YouTuber.
speaking of which, I've been. Today was a very productive day for me.
Oh shit! Why?
I made 2 TikToks.
Oh shit! You have a TikTok?
Yeah.
Link it in the chat. What the fuck?
I don't even. Okay.
You don't sound proud at all.
You don't sound proud of you.
I ain't do no wild shit. Motherfuckers know me on there. So we'll certain real shit I can do. I recorded 2 videos that I'm gonna edit up and and drop. Clean the house a bit. Yeah. Clean my room. Yeah. Today was a productive day in the crib alone. Well, the dog is here, but
Oh, that
Who's,
sounds.
who's the dog? Is that,
Huh?
is that like a friend?
what?
I said, who's the dog?
Harley?
Who that?
You named your
the
dog
dog.
Harley?
I didn't name her. She's my sister's dog.
Huh. Did she name it Harley because she saw the movie Marley and Me?
No, I don't know. I don't think so.
Why is every dog movie kind of depressing? In a
Every
way.
dog movie is depressing.
Yeah. Except Snow Dogs, the one with Cuba Gooding Jr.
Oh, yeah.
That one-
No, that was sad too, because I'm pretty sure Cuba was broke. That's why he took the role. It was still sad.
Speaking of movies that are just all right,
Mhm.
watch Mortal Kombat.
Oh yeah, that's right. You guys tried to invite me. I was like, no Johnny Cage though, so no bueno. So, but how was it?
I mean, I had no expectations, and I still somehow was left with disappointment.
And the streak of bad video game movies continue.
I didn't have a problem with it. Mainly because I'm not the biggest MK fan. I've heard an argument that it's better than the original, and I've heard an argument that the original was better, and I'm okay with both arguments.
The original was great. The original
I
still
was
stands.
disappointed. I literally I pretty much after Mario Bros movie and Doom, I don't do game movies anymore because just they're always done poorly.
Hold on, what do you mean? The Super Mario Brothers movie was great.
I'm not doing this.
Oh, God.
we can do this on an entirely new one. But no.
Mario?
No.
It was Mario. I'm
Luigi.
Luigi.
Mario.
Hell no. But anyway, we can talk about that next time. But
I'll write that down too.
So the only reason I wanted to watch this movie was because they have this actor in there. He goes by the name of Joe Taslim, and I've always been a big fan of the Raid movies. They're these Indonesian martial arts films. They're really fucking good. Just to fight is
They're really
top
good.
notch. And
if you don't feel like sitting through the whole movie, would look at the Raid kitchen scene.
That's true.
And the Raid hallway scene.
In the Raid 2, the Hammer subway scene.
Yeah.
The train.
But
That's what they were just saying.
But the movie I saw this guy in, it wasn't actually the Raid, but it had a lot of the same actors. So they usually work together in a lot of their films. It was called The Night Comes for Us. I think it's still on Netflix, but that movie is fucking insane. There's a intense fight every 4 minutes. The story you don't even care about. There's no chill. Sometimes people say oh man, this movie's giving me blue balls because you're waiting for some action to happen. It's beating your dick raw. It's crazy. It won't stop.
Nah.
You just tap the fuck out and it just keeps.
Now you're speaking my language.
And it's
Hey, yo.
you're not getting it. You're not getting any more seed out. You're just getting blood.
Yo, what's wrong with y'all?
But you still kind of like it, and you're like, "What the fuck is wrong with me?" But yeah,
This is not my kind of shit.
But anyway,
Spit comes to mind.
anyway, getting off of it. Yeah, he's the only reason I watched it. And the fight scenes were not great. They were pretty bad.
Are they? I feel like they were all. I feel like they were gorier than the scenes from the original movie.
Clearly.
not necessarily
That's-
better,
that's
but
a
not much
technology
worse.
Yeah.
They're
the
not.
thing is though, with these movies with the big budget and like actual studios putting time and money behind it, I was expecting a quality rendition of the kill fight gore game, and we got the gore, we got the kill, but the fights were lackluster. Like I shouldn't feel like I've seen better kung fu and cinematography from kung fu movies back in the 80s and 90s.
I saw better fights than Who Killed Captain Alex.
Like
$200.
yeah, and the thing that got me was there are two fights in this movie where it's like, yo, I feel like these are worth it, and it's the fights between Scorpio and Sub-Zero. And they fight twice in the movie, opening the movie and the end of the movie, and there's the two actual martial art actors putting in work, and you can see it in the cinematography, shot composition. They did their best to showcase these two like giants of the industry going at it. And it was beautiful, but the rest of the fights, lackluster, CGI filled, just bad writing,
Now,
messes.
the best part of the movie easily was fucking Kano. Fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
And I honestly think that's probably why they didn't have Johnny Cage around, because he
To
was
be
the
honest,
heavy comic relief.
Yeah,
I didn't appreciate Kano as much on the first watch.
You watched it twice?
Yeah, that was the first watch.
nigga, what?
Yeah.
Huh?
That's
I
2
can't
hours.
do
You
it.
can't get back.
We ain't carried that hurt.
Like,
I said I gave appreciation for him. But
yeah, he was funny. He was interesting. His character, had some weight to it. Granted, you knew exactly where it was going to go and where it was going to happen to him, but you're not really expecting complicated, interesting plots from these movies.
And the biggest disappointment I had was Whedon is in the movie. He's honestly one of my favorite Mortal Kombat characters, even though I'm not a big fan of playing Mortal Kombat. I still know of the lore and stuff. He didn't do one. He didn't do that shit one fucking time, man. Not one. Nope. Never happened. I was waiting for it too. Didn't happen.
Damn shame.
Nope.
also, while we were watching, they got really tight every time. So it was super realistic to the game. In the simple fact that sometimes when some really wild shit would happen, they would be like Kano wins, or fucking flawless victory from Kung Lao, and fuck.
All right.
Fuck. Liu Kang?
Yeah,
yeah.
Liu Kang.
He did flawless victory for Liu Kang. Like they got really tight when they did that type shit.
So, all right, I gotta ask: Did the song come on at any point?
Yes.
It was like a orchestrated version.
It
Like a
came,
remix.
Yeah.
it came on when Sonya was fighting Kano the second time.
But they didn't have the words like "test your might."
Yeah. Kung Lao said
no.
test your might.
Nah, but
Yeah, Kung Lao had all those lines, didn't he? Yeah, he had the fatality. He had the all that bullshit.
No, he didn't have fatality, but Kano had fatality. Kung Lao had test your might, flawless victory.
I'm so glad Shang Tsung choked him out because he would not stop.
Yeah, Shang Tsung
It
did.
was so cringy. Kill this motherfucker, please.
Yeah, why y'all wanted him dead?
I told you why. He would not stop. It was coming, but he kept doing it. Stop.
yeah, it does seem cringe as fuck.
Man,
Sorry, did Liu Kang do the bicycle kick?
Yes.
Eat it. He didn't make the noise though. He didn't do that. He didn't do that.
I was kind of waiting for it.
I don't get these adaptations that want to develop these films and make them more quote unquote realistic or quote unquote more grounded, despite the source material be buck fuck wild as shit. And it's lean into that shit. I want to hear the that's what I came here for.
But that shit don't make no fucking sense to people that don't play the game.
Funny inside joke we had. So there's a scene where the main character and Jax and whatever, they're trying to escape Sub-Zero, And so Jax is like, go on, run off to. He says he wants the main character and his friends to go somewhere safe.
His
So he
wife
says,
and
go
daughter.
off to Gary, Indiana. And I'm like, what? That's what
The reason, okay, so the reason they said that is because he's from Chicago. They were in Chicago when they were fighting.
Oh.
But it's still hilarious that Gary is safe to this nigga. Like,
Them Indiana are worth their own Mortal Kombat tournament. That's a separate round.
There's a Mortal Kombat tournament every day. Gary.
Oh, now that I think about it, did the Mortal Kombat tournament actually even get started in the film, or
No.
was this one of those? My
Nope.
God! All right, fuck this.
We never had
You
the
at
fucking
the end of the
tournament.
movie, I had to sit up and go, wait, this feels like it's winding down towards the end. Where's
But
the fucking
it-
tournament?
It had a tournament in the sense that they
They cheated. They
broke
the
off
whole,
and fought.
the whole
So y'all
point
telling
of
me-
the
so
story was that they didn't have the tournament yet. They were trying to train up to get ready to save Earthrealm. Shang Tsung shows up with like a couple B-listers and like one A-lister. So they disrupt the
You call
training.
Melina a B-lister?
2 A-listers, a B-lister, and a bunch of D-listers. All of them just got demoted like 2. Thanks to you. Thank you.
I'm
And
cool with Cabal getting.
they didn't have the actual tournament. They just went to go, all right, we're going to take them out for cheating against us. And it's like, okay.
Melina
So
ain't
you
by
telling
one
me-
person.
They killed off all these characters,
She tried to.
and the tournament hasn't even started yet.
Nope.
Yeah,
Also-
basically the movie was like, there's this tournament, so we
Man.
need to fuck up the other side before the
Man.
tournament.
This is
They're really banking. They're really banking on them numbers. Like, yeah,
Yeah,
so we
but-
got to fucking
but-
cash in on this bitch.
Wait, okay, so they were up really good, but now they kind of down bad. So their numbers did amazing, but they just got dethroned by the Demon Slayer movie.
Hooray, anime.
that's going to hurt them. We
Like,
lost
their
to a
numbers
fucking
are
Chinese
still-
cartoon.
Really good. Number 2 is not bad, but I don't think they were shooting for number 2.
This movie's number 2.
So yeah, Demon Slayer, which I still need to see, is number 1 movie right now.
Good for Demon Slayer.
That is
All I
on
can
the
say is I
list.
can't wait for Evangelion when it gets a Western release. 'Cause that's what's going on.
Honestly, I feel
I've
like
heard
Mortal.
terrible things about that show.
Evangelion?
What are you smoking?
EO Genesis,
Yeah,
I've
what do
heard terrible
What do you
things.
mean? What do you mean you've heard terrible things?
Yeah,
Explain.
define terrible.
Yeah.
So I listened to a podcast that it's 4 guys. They watch like blocks of episodes of an anime and then review them. They were rough on Evangelion. I haven't watched it personally, but they dogged the shit.
I just know the song.
Let me ask you something. Have you ever felt lonely in your life?
Oh God. Oh, so I can't ask about you niggas weekends, but he can ask about me lonely. Fuck y'all.
Have you ever felt lonely?
See how defensive he just
ostracized?
got? He just got the answer you wanted, by the way.
Have you ever felt like no one has understood you? Have you ever felt like you were the outsider looking in?
Have you ever felt disconnected from all the people around you who claim to want to be connected with you?
Have you felt like you just don't want to be intertwined with the different strings of other people's lives?
Have you felt that these entanglements weaken you?
Yo, get the fuck, yo, why y'all back giving me right now?
Do you ever feel like breaking down? Do you ever feel out of place?
Then my friend,
Feel
you will
can
like
feel some
Neon
41
Genesis
song.
Evangelion.
Yeah, it is. I thought that's where we were going.
Yo, this is the second. Yo, fuck the both of y'all. This is the second anime that y'all have explained to me that I was like, that should sound way better than what anybody like. I'm still stuck on. I still have not gone back to Cowboy Bebop. I'm at episode 5.
Which you need to do because I really want to do that.
Yeah, that's
Let's Talk
Battle of the
movie.
Fallen Angels. You had a really
You
good
are
episode.
you're at the halfway point and it really starts taking off. Like you get there.
Yeah.
I know, but other shit be coming on. Like I started watching Snowfall, and that shit great.
That's cool, but we ain't talking about that right now. So back to Evangelion. The reason we was just tag teaming you like a 1v2 match just now is because Evangelion is one of those anime where typically like you caught me off guard because I've always heard it as this big legendary thing to like redefine mecha anime and what anime can do with storytelling type deal. You know, that overhype.
I'm not a real big fan of mecha anime.
I'm not either, but here's the thing: it's not really a mecha anime. It has
I
mechs
don't really,
in it.
I don't really fuck with Gundam.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're missing out. But that's entirely something for
Like
different.
I tried to watch
right.
Iron Blooded Orphans.
Hey, hold up. That's completely separate from what
Mhm.
we're trying to make with Evangelion. It's
I
not.
grew up with Robotech.
Mech is in there, but that's not the point. The real point about Evangelion is studying Shinji as a character and following him, learning to accept the people around him because he's felt so disconnected his whole life. He doesn't know how to connect with others. Not a big whole angels invading his giant robots trying to destroy the Earth shit is a whole separate plot. But you're really here for Shinji and his trials and tribulations. And driven.
Oh, it's like Code Geass.
No.
No.
Oh, I was referring to the premise of fuck it.
Not even.
I just like to shout out Code Geass when I can.
Yeah, true, but yeah, as a huge fan of Code Geass, not even premise wise, like, no, completely different anime.
I was mainly saying that the mecha don't drive the plot of Code Geass. They just there.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair.
Evangelion is one of those shows where it makes you look inward and it keeps asking you to stay right there.
Like
Don't blink.
Keep,
Yeah, inward.
Oh fuck no! Dude said this should take place in 2015.
Well,
Yeah, they didn't
that
really.
was the future back then when it came out.
Yeah, back in 1995, 2015 was so long away.
What? That's 20
in
years.
the year 20XX.
Oh,
Year
That's my
20XX.
Can't stand that shit.
they do that shit in Persona 5.
Do that shit in every Mega Man game.
They do that in every Japanese anything.
I still need to finish the Mega Man Zero collection that I bought. That shit just makes me rage in ways that I have not in years.
Yeah, man.
Like,
Those
I don't-
platforms back in the day said "fuck you."
Like I don't remember that shit making me that fucking mad.
Yeah, Mega Man games aren't easy. That's why I love them.
Like I remember fucking getting ZX on GameFly and kicking ass. Unless I've gotten dumber, I don't know what the fuck has happened.
You gotta know the reflexes ain't the
You weak
same.
and sloppy. Yeah.
Them synapses aren't firing off like they used to.
They say like 27 is when your average pro gamer retires because the reflexes ain't what they used to be.
Your fingers are
Damn, I'm old,
unathletic.
man. No, I know I got stupid fingers.
Drop combos.
That shit. I realize that shit every time I play Street Fighter.
There's a joke in there, and I'm just gonna let that sit. Anyway, so what have
and,
you guys
and really
been
when I was
playing?
playing like Friday Night Funkin', oh Jesus Christ!
Is that what
Yeah,
they
you
call
were
it?
you were
Friday night, yeah.
you were making me really upset
God, I
when I
love
was watching you play.
I have stupid
Friday Night
fingers.
No, okay. The main reason I got upset because you were doing it with one hand, and I'm like, bro, use both your hands, and you're like, nah, I can't.
Is that
Yeah,
how
I
many times
didn't
have
do
you
much
asked him that?
better
Oh
when
no.
I added my second hand.
Wait, Storm, what'd you say?
I said,
Can
how many times has he asked him
Can
that?
we mute story?
Huh?
I mean, he just wants you to use both hands. Like, how many times does he have to keep asking you that, bro?
Hey yo.
He was making him mad, bro.
I don't want to talk about it no more.
Yeah, you ain't have to. You chose to.
Not do it again.
Anyway.
But
So I've been playing a fuckload of Monster Hunter recently.
how's that going?
shit.
I really enjoy. I'm having fun. I don't always have somebody to play with when I be wanting to do like mad hunt sessions. But I'm also at a point where I can solo some of this shit.
Yeah.
Like right now I'm using Hunting Horn. that shit has been so much fun for me. Cause I made my character look like Brook from One Piece, and he's the musician of the crew, and I got the hunting horn that looks like a guitar. Bro, I'd be in that motherfucker having a concert. You hear me? I'd be keeping my boys alive and shit. I had a big ass session yesterday. My guy was streaming, and I was doing some hunts with him. That shit was mad fun. See, the reason why I didn't get into Monster Hunter World is because by the time I got into it, everybody was mad higher level than me.
Yeah.
Rise just came out a couple weeks ago. Even my sweatiest friend is only Hunter rank 30. Like I'm at 2 right now, but that's still not as big as a gap as when we were on World.
It always sucks getting into games where everybody is like way ahead of you in terms of experience and level. Cause like
Yeah.
it's demoralizing.
Avoid 'em.
It's like that for like certain fighting games, like older fighting games where you're like, oh, I want to get into this. And then when you get online, you're like playing with people who've been playing it for 20 years and like,
Mhm.
get wrecked, kid. Get
That's
fucked.
why I gave up on Smash.
Yeah. Smash is kind of fucking toxic.
Yeah. I be getting work. I ain't gonna hold it.
In more ways than one.
What? Nah. Nah.
Yeah, I tried Monster Hunter. And I love Capcom fanboy. I don't like it. It feels like I'm playing Dark Souls. Just everything. I don't know. Just like I like games that I feel like it feels fun to do stuff. And
You
just
also
Monster
don't like
Hunter-
grind.
that too. But beside that fact, just like the fact that like I'm fighting something that I gotta stop to sharpen my weapon. That's lame. And like it's like, yeah, it's realistic, but like I don't play games for realism.
So they actually added a thing to help with that. They added this thing called a palamute. So anybody that's played other Monster Hunter games, you get a palico, which is your cat companion. In
Mhm.
Rise, they also gave you a palamute, which is a dog companion.
Nice.
And not only does he help you fight, he's also a mount. So you can ride, so you can get on him and run to your thing. You can run to the where the monster ran off to, and you can still use items while you're running faster. Like you can sharpen your shit while the dog is running. And you can pop potions while you're still moving. You don't have to stop anymore.
Okay, so they streamlined a couple stuff. Good.
Yeah.
And
Good.
just my experience was fight monster, run away to new area, catch monster, fight monster, run away again, fight monster, just rinse, repeat. Sharpen weapon. And I was like, this is not fun. And so I thought
That's
maybe
the exact same thing as legendary hunting Pokemon.
it's not though.
Yeah, without the sharpening of your weapon, the motherfuckers run. You remember
I can see it, I can see
the
it.
Mystic Trio in fucking Diamond? Them motherfuckers were so annoying to catch.
Yeah, but Pokemon was an RPG where you just click shit. You're not actively controlling your character.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's turn based. So that's why I mean it's not the same. But yeah, and so I thought maybe like, I'm under leveled or whatever, maybe I need friends. And so I played with my friend Jake, and like he got like all the shit, he got all the gear. So like I'm playing with him and he one-shotting all the monsters. And so it's like this ain't fun either. And so it's just like there's no middle ground. It's not fun by myself, it's not fun with these motherfuckers. It's like I'm just like I don't like the game. And by the time I realized I couldn't refund it on Steam.
So that wasn't necessarily to get you like experience. That was so you can get the shit. That was so you could get the material to make shit, so you can handle yourself.
Another big thing is it has unskippable cutscenes. Fuck that. I hate when games do that. And especially because you got like a custom character And like, you don't really care at least me personally, I don't care what the fuck is going on in the world of Monster Hunter. I just want to hunt monsters. You know, like I pretty much took it as the whole Capcom formula. Like, okay, I'm gonna go hunt robots, I'm gonna go hunt demons, I'm gonna go hunt monsters. Not the same. Zombies. Yeah.
The only person I let get away with unskippable cutscene is Kojima. He's the only one I let get away with that shit.
Well, you can skip cutscenes in Rise.
Like, I feel like in a Metal Gear game, you don't want to skip cutscenes though.
Exactly.
That's like 2/3 of the fucking game. You know?
Exactly.
But like Monster Hunter, where I'm playing as this nameless ass character, and like they don't even really like talk or whatnot, I don't really care. They're trying to force me to care, and I don't like that. But yeah, I didn't like it.
But that's what's up. I'm glad you're getting into that. What you been playing, Noir?
Fun fact: Metal Gear Solid 4 has 9 hours of cutscenes. Just putting it out there. So what have I been playing a lot lately? Surprisingly, for the past couple of days in the week, I've been doing as niggas usually do. Is I've been playing a lot of 2K, getting hella mad at my controller, throwing it at the fucking TV and shit. But yeah, I've been playing a lot of 2K actually for one reason or another.
I don't play those games, but I fucking love watching people play them against other people in like the same room. That shit is entertainment. Always.
The shit talk get out of this world.
That shit is hilarious.
And if they both black, you might catch a fight.
Man,
You know they're black. White people play fucking FIFA.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, they don't.
Y'all forget niggas be getting killed over this shit. Y'all remember the Xbox killer back in the day, right?
What?
No, I don't actually.
Yeah.
What is this?
The Xbox killer, you know, him and his friend were playing a game of Madden. His friend was starting to open up a can of whoop ass on him, and then he decided, I'm gonna go get my gun, and shot him.
I read a story on one of those shock sites I shouldn't have been on as a kid about.
Wait, pause. What shock site?
I can't remember if it was Rotten or the site called Sharon.
Rotten. That's the one, Noah. That's the one I was trying to remember earlier.
Okay.
Yeah, Rotten.
But it might have been Sharon's boat. And yeah, Sharon is the underworld demon who leads I think it's Odysseus. He leads Odysseus to underworld. But anyway, so apparently this boy was playing an online game with his friend, like a World of Warcraft sort of game. I could probably pull up the article again, but I don't want to see the picture. But so the friend owed the guy money and he couldn't pay it. So he came over his house when his mom was gone. You know, it was a close friend of his, and so he apparently decapitated him and sodomized him. And one kid was 10, the other was 13.
Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
They talk about
I can't remember those pictures or not, so I don't know if I'm
like,
gonna go search for it right now.
You're playing Postal. That's because it's so violent. It calls such mass violence. Call of Duty. No, you don't understand. World of Warcraft. That's what you really kill niggas for. All right.
It was, all I know is it was one of those online sort of games. It wasn't wild though.
Jesus Christ. But although I've never been that angry, but I have been pretty angry lately playing 2K. The mixture of like how come my layups aren't going in, to how come I can't get this post right, how come this nigga cheating and just fucking hitting all these corner shots with fucking LeBron. How are you doing that? Because it's LeBron. Not like he has a 3 anyway. You fucking hacking or some shit. You a little bitch.
I'm not gonna lie. I've kind of wanted to buy 2K. It's on sale right now.
Fun game. My career is actually decent-ish. Like the story set. So I've said this multiple times in that sports games are horrible, are the worst RPGs because they are RPGs at the end of the day.
Yeah.
and they've been moving towards the progression of like you having your own story and stuff. But then they realize like, damn, we really can't stretch this shit out for like multiple years in the fucking game. So they just say like, here's you leading up to your first rookie season. After that, they're like, we don't give a fuck about this anymore.
This is slightly off topic, so I'll give the option wait. But I'm so glad you brought up like sports and like some players being able to just do bullshit. And so that reminds me of there's in Madden, there's this, I forget, in Madden 07, there's the player named Ethan Albright, and he basically has the lowest fucking stats out of all the players. And so like I've always wondered like what goes into like what decides their stats, but apparently, I don't know if it's a joke or not, he wrote a letter to John Madden about why his stats were so low, and it's fucking hilarious. So, like, yeah, if you guys want to hear it, I'll read it out loud.
Yeah, I just looked it up right now, and he was a long snapper. What the fuck?
But yeah,
read that.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm down for dramatic reading.
Okay, so to John Madden, CC Electronic Arts Sports from Ethan Albright. Response: being the worst rated player on Madden 07.
Wait, pause. The fact that his initials are also EA. All right, continue.
I didn't even notice.
Coincidence? I think not.
Right. Hi, John. My name is Ethan Albright. I play line for the Washington Redskins. You probably already knew that, so I'll continue. I am writing in regards to the overall player rating of 53 that I've received in Madden NFL Football 2007. I feel that this is fucking bullshit, and you should kiss my motherfucking ass. Ahmed Carell was rated a 78, and the Packers just cut his ass on Tuesday morning after his performance in the Monday night game. That is pretty terrible. The worst part is that his overall rating was sniffling 80. You know what, John? Two can play this game. I rate you a fucking 12. I rate you a fucking 12 in Ethan Albright football 2000 ever, except for in the category of ball licking. That is where I spot you a 98 rating. You received this score because I would never give your blubbery ass a 99 in any category. Take that, pencil dick. Go do Al Michaels or something. Boom. It's also pretty wonderful that my awareness rating was 59. You make it sound like I wake up in the morning, helplessly shit and piss myself, then lose 3 of my teeth before I discover that I'm trying to eat a rock for breakfast. Fuck, John. I understand you saying that I'm slow and lacking athleticism, but a rating like this pretty much labels me as retarded. Rod, he hates me smart, has a 52 in this category. Electronic Arts is saying that 7 rating points separate me and the breathing embodiment of the perfect oxymoron. Rod Smart struggled to arrange words in a sentence form. Cavemen had better hold of the English language. The only actions that separate point values of ignorance at this embarrassing level are things like using your own toothbrush to wipe your ass. I basically edged out Rod by my lack of shit teeth. If I take a night school class, could you bump me up to 60? Okay, we're halfway done. I guess I just can't fathom the fact that I am the absolute worst player rated out of the entire NFL. Fuck, man. There are some pretty shitty guys out there. Amongst everyone else rated the absolute worst. I have received the impression that you feel I am lacking in the agility category. I should consider a walk through my living room where I don't crash through a wall or kick over furniture a resounding success. My ability rating on your game is 33. It makes it sound like I just topple over if I start walking too fast. Ted Washington is rated 40 in agility. He is listed at 365 pounds. If Ted Washington tied a white lady up and made her wear a metal bikini, he looked just like Jabba the Hutt. John, you are such a fucking dick. I also noticed that my kick return rating was 0. I was rated a fucking 0? So you feel I shouldn't even receive a 10 or even a 5? You are pretty much saying that I couldn't even fall forward on a ball kicked in my direction. I would just stand there and let the ball bounce off my fucking face. Fuck that. John, I returned an onside kick 6 yards in 2002. You should have slapped a -4 on me and had the EA staff ambush me with paintball guns. Finally, I would like to comment on an unlikely topic, my pass coverage ratings. I see that I am a better at man-to-man coverage, 31, than zone, 21. Fuck me sideways with a lunchbox. Where did these you come from? How much time is spent up coming up with pass coverage ratings of offensive linemen? Can I have that job? Let's see here. I think that Orlando Pace would be slightly better at jumping intermediate routes than Larry Allen. While I'm at it, I can assign the passing ratings for offensive linemen as well. I can use mine as a guide. I was rated with a throwing power of 17 and an accuracy of 16. Orlando Pace has a 22 power and 17 accuracy rating. Did someone at EA really put time into figuring out that Orlando Pace edges out Ethan Albright in both throwing power and accuracy? I will challenge him any day. My horrible passer ratings are of the greatest misfortune to my son, Redbeard Jr. The poor kid is not only hideously ugly and covered by freakishly large freckles, he also has to suffer through playing catch with me and my senile elderly woman type passer ratings. A session of tossing the pigskin usually consists me of missing my son by 30 yards in sporadic directions. Almost done. I let him in front of, yeah, I led him in front of a fire truck once, and my wife kicked my ass. This is because of my 76 toughness rating. Yeah, a 76 is far better than the other ratings, but I'm a fucking lineman, damn it. NFL linemen are considered to be synonymous with toughness. According to your game, I am a retarded, uncoordinated, pussy-ass fuckwad that can't fall on the kickoff, throw, or spell. I am, however, slightly better at manning up on a receiver than dropping into zone coverage. You lose your mind more and more each year, old man. Fuck you, John. Please expect to find red pubes and various meals you consume for the rest of your life. If you fuck with Ethan Albright, you call down the thunder. Rotten hell. Ethan.
Wow.
Jesus Christ.
I now I got the hiccups. Jesus Christ. Oh, I was not expecting this. What the fuck?
I'm so happy you reminded me of one of my favorite things.
Oh, God. Because, like, Madden 07 is my favorite Madden of all time, and I never knew about this. Wow. Oh, I really got hiccups. Jesus fuck.
I just can't get over the fact he's like, I give you a 98 because I'll never give you a 99 at anything. Fuck.
Go to Al Michaels or someone. Boom. Wow. Jesus.
But yeah, I have always wondered, like, what do they take into account with, you know, people's stats and shit? Like, do they actually sit there and sit through it, or do they just shut out numbers?
So
I think they just shut out numbers.
hold up. Before we go, hold up. Wait a minute. We just can't roll past it like that letter didn't happen. Hold the fucking phone. Bro,
Okay.
this is an amazing achievement of man right here.
So the real question is, did his stats go up after Madden 07?
That I don't know.
He wouldn't be in Madden 08 fucking
I
with me.
mean, his stats went up in my book.
Oh, he might have respected it. He might have boosted him. Yeah, what if he respected it, but was just petty enough to only boost each one of them by one?
He played for 3 more years after 07, so I'm looking that up right now. He received Pro Bowl honors the following year. So hold on, I'm gonna look this up. Ethan Albright ratings, and
I never even knew this motherfucker existed before today.
I forgot where I first read it, honestly. But holy shit, I was in tears the first time I read it.
Jesus H Christ, man. That this was the fucking greatest thing ever. Thank you. For sharing this.
No, you reminded me. Thank you.
Oh my god. It seems like his rating did actually go up each substantial year. So, you know, shit worked out all right for Ethan Albright.
Ethan Albright, if you're listening to this, happy belated birthday.
Happy belated birthday.
2 days later.
Oh yeah, May 1st. Yeah, his birthday is May 1st. Yeah. Shout out. Yeah, he's 50 years old now. Shout out to Ethan Albright. He was a real one.
Shout out to Ethan Albright, man.
The real one. You and your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Damn, pull out, my nigga. Your 5 kids. I understand people who have like 5, like.
I mean, he said his
kids over like multiple years.
He said his awareness is pretty low.
Yeah.
He probably just realized it.
He
Yeah.
wakes up in the morning, he figures out, this is a rock. Damn it. Cereal.
After I'm missing 3 teeth. I'm missing 3 teeth and discover I am eating a rock. yo.
Like, honestly, like if I were a pro player, and like how would you take that if you're just the lowest rated player in the entire fucking game?
Man, fuck that. Some of them niggas know they suck.
I mean, some do. Like, I'm sure most teams have jobbers, but like fuck, just knowing you're the worst of the worst.
I mean,
somebody tell me what the fuck Muggsy Bogues' stats were. What the fuck was Derrick Rose's shit right after the injury? Somebody let me know.
It was 75.
Oh,
I know that because I play 2K a lot. Don't ask. But so yeah, the jobbers would be people in the practice squads. You're literally just a sacrificial lamb so that the people on the real roster can actually do their work and shit.
Yeah.
And like long snappers, people so he was a long snapper, right? All his job is like basically, when the punter is about to do the punt, he's the guy that snaps the ball, or like he's the guy who snaps the ball for a field goal kick. But like, mind you, he gets paid over $150,000 a year to do that one job, and that one job effectively.
That's
so,
true.
I hope y'all heard this nigga's winning that life. Like it's fucked up being the lowest rated person in Madden, but $150K a year, and I just have to snap this ball. Fuck what you heard. I'm set.
Real
But
shit.
yeah, he gets selected to the Pro Bowl in 2007. Right after that, though, so good for you. This is Jesus Christ.
It's so good.
Jesus Christ. Aw, now I feel sad. It was later revealed that Albright himself did not actually write the letter.
Oh,
why you ruin it? You could have kept that shit to yourself.
And this has been another great episode of the Self-Made Monsters Podcast.
yeah, we gotta end it after that.
I have been your destroyer of hope, John Noir, aka BigBlackNoir. These have been my co-hosts, StormBlessed, Claymizer, and Henvincible.
Peace be with y'all.
So you pick up Madden 07.
That's where they got the hit stick.
And we will see you next time.
We gotta work on some exit music.